Alright guys, welcome to game number 4 of this best of 5 between BLASTṭKalin, our blue Protoss player on the top of Terminus, and ESC VortiX, our Zerg player, yellow Zerg player on the left of Terminus. This is GSL's version of Terminus, and it does have the expansions right here as well as the destructible rocks to get to that expansion. There are versions of Terminus where these destructible rocks aren't even there, and this is a closed off kind of third. It looks like Kalin's going to go ahead and get that pylon up front. Probably going to go for a Forge Fast Expand. We do have a cancel right here for VortiX. Pretty interesting. Usually players think that just going for the Overlord first is as economic, or if not more economic, than the 11 drone cancel, but we'll see. And this is part of the GO4SC2. Oh, actually it turned into 11 pool. So this is part of the GO4SC2 tournament held pretty regularly, and it looks like Kalin's going to go ahead and go for that Forge Fast Expand. Kalin is part of the Blast team, a multi-gaming team, and Kalin is Bulgarian, I believe, but the team is French. Whereas VortiX is part of ESC, which is a German team, but he is Spanish, I believe. So, you know, these European teams, they do whatever they want, I guess. As both of these players are European Grandmasters, both very, very good players. And it looks like Kalin's just going to go ahead and back off. If you guys watched the first two and didn't watch the third, Kalin is a Protoss player primarily. He just plays Terran every now and then. I guess his Terran is pretty good enough for him to play with it in tournaments or just for fun. And it looks like we're gonna have a 18 pool or 18 hatch going down after that 11 pool. We do have no gas yet, so these 6 Zerglings are just gonna go ahead and try to do as much as they can. And Kalin should be able to have a gateway or even a cybernetics core up in time. He's going to go ahead and do the safe route, get a gateway. No gas up for Kalin yet either. And it looks like VortiX is just going to go ahead and send all of his links to Scout, but sensing that his opponent is here, going to check it. Should start working down the back rocks actually now that he knows where his opponent is. Send in 1 link, 2 link, ooh. Just going to try to do as much damage as I can. This cannon cannot shoot it. Actually, interesting play by VortiX. I like it. He's going to force his opponent, to cancel. And what's going to happen? 4 links. Is he going to send him in? No. I guess he just forces a cancel. Could get a cybernetics core up now, though. Kalin does have a decent... No, he just spent all of his minerals He's getting a zealot right now. And it looks like he's going to start working away on this Nexus. Not going to be able to do any real damage. And the Zealot just chases him away. Cybernetics core did go down. We'll be able to see the timing of the gases and what is going on in the main base. Meanwhile, gas is going up for VortiX. Just going to continue to drone hard. His main minerals are pretty much saturated. Might need a couple more drones there. And it looks like these Zerglings are just going to continue to harass and be annoying. Ha! Wow, Kalin pulled off a lot of probes and not going to do too much damage. I hate when that happens. It's the worst. Especially when your opponent is watching his SCV or drone, and he knows, like, and you go for it, and then he just goes ahead and does the mineral trick, and he gets out of it. Just super annoying. It looks like VortiX is going for that fast third. Fast third at around the 5-minute mark. Second queen is up. We do have gas going. Probably going to go for that speed first of all. And it looks like we have a mass exodus of probes. And if you guys ever wondered why pros or any players really decide to do that, it's because they want to saturate equally. Personally, I prefer just sending this Nexus to the rally point to mine over here. But maybe it's more efficient to send over your probes. I honestly don't know either way. But, ooh, looks like Kalin has a nice probe hiding right here. Not going to be found out. And is going to check for those rocks. And it looks like just going to keep the saturation going on for VortiX. If you guys notice, these thirds for the players are not very good bases, just because only 5 mineral patches and 1 gas, whereas the normal Expo or normal main base will have 8 mineral patches and 2 gases. But it's okay. I mean, it's a safe enough fast third to take, so why not? And if you'll notice, Kalin decides to wall in this side without even checking if it's being broken down, which is actually a smart decision. You could never tell what's going on. And Roachwarren is almost about to finish for VortiX. Kalin, on the meanwhile, is getting his +1 attack. 6 gates up right soon, pretty much. Didn't grab these 2 gases yet, so it'll be pretty interesting to see what he does. He could go for a Twilight Council and go ahead and go Blink Stalkers, as 6 gate Blink Stalkers are pretty strong. Actually, 6 gate off of 2 bases is pretty standard. We do have the +1 attack, and it looks like it's going to be a +1 attack timing push, if anything, which will be pretty interesting. Also awkward to note that with those two Zerglings, I think, yeah, he did see all of the gates going down, so he does know it's well, he sees 5 gates. Wait, did I miscount? No, 6 gates. Yeah, well, there's another gate being built back here. So, VortiX does know all the gates. And, wow, VortiX is in a major supply lead, guys. 53 harvesters, 244. I wonder if that's a lot of roaches. A decent amount of roaches. Nothing too big, but very nice. Ooh, actually, Warpin's back here, and I don't know. Kalin's going to lose a lot of units right now, especially with these roach micro. Should chase the I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have roach speed. Yeah, roach speed is not there, so he wouldn't have been able to catch up to those. And wow, Kalin's going to decide to engage. I don't know if that was the best decision, especially since he doesn't have a pylon over here to warp in any more units. His macro's going to slip right now. He was supply blocked, I believe, but he's going to go ahead and start building a bunch of pylons over here. Actually, Kalin should go ahead and get his third. There it is. It's on the way. We do have Burrow, as well as Real Reconstitution, which is that roach speed, I believe. And we should be seeing Infestation Pit on the way. 2 Robos on the way. I don't know if that's the... I mean, he needs to get ahead, and Immortals are really going to do really good against those roaches. And wow, I don't know why Kalin's breaking down his own back rocks. That's pretty odd, considering he's in a 60 food disadvantage right now. Holy cow! What is going on right now? Does he just not have the minerals to produce off of these, like, 8 gateways? I don't understand. Yeah, I guess Kalin just using a lot of his minerals. Actually, should be getting some sentries. That's what he should be doing. He has a lot of gas stocked up. Might be going for that early Robo facility to get more, or Robo, I mean, to get more, to get Colossus out. But I don't know. We'll see. That Overlord did go down. We do have +1 armor on the way. Another cannon going down, as well as a pylon. Interesting. And another transfer of probes. This base is actually pretty well saturated, though, even with that transfer of probes. So no problem. And I think VortiX is just going to win it here. Sentries need to do some real nice force fields on this ramp. I think that's the only place that he could reasonably force field to win. And it looks like he's going to VortiX is going to start working down these gateways. He's going to take down 1 gateway. He's going to be able to take it down the forge as well. Lose the upgrade and lose the minerals. Very nice engagement by VortiX. Just should be just fine, just pulling back. But no, he's going to go ahead and go for this side right here. Another forge going down. And it looks like Kalin's needed to move his units. Nice use of force field. He's going to trap a lot of units there. Oh, but bro, after shooting the cannons, very nice play. And it looks like VortiX is just going to back off. But even with this huge army, VortiX can just win right now. But actually, look at that. Kalin breaking, I wouldn't say getting back into it, but he is only 40 supply down now instead of 60, so interesting. It looks like VortiX does have his 4th up. He does have Infestors on the way with that energy upgrade, so Fungal's out of the gate. +1 melee, +1 Carapace, and he is getting Neural Parasite. Interesting. We do have Colossus production on the way. Colossus stacked, and wow, VortiX is floating a lot more minerals than he did last game. Might want to get this base saturated right now, get those gases up just so he can produce more units. And 14 drones on the way. We do also have Thermal Lance from Kalin going up. And I don't know, since Kalin switched to that Protoss race, he hasn't been doing so well. I thought the first game that he took as Terran was pretty efficient, but we'll see. Just a lot of Colossus being produced right now, 2 at a time. And our Protoss player is 50 supply down right now. VortiX is just maxing so quickly. We do have a Spire on the way as well as a Hive. And we do have Neural Parasites still on the way. Going to be really effective if he can land a couple Neurals on these Colossus. I think that's like 5 Colossus out right now. Unit count is 7 Zealots, 2 Immortals, 3 Colossus, and 12 Stalkers against 39 Lings, 37 Roaches, and 8 Infestors. And VortiX is going to get a good look at what his opponent's doing. Going to see the double Robo. And actually, it's pretty curious to see. I don't know why Kalin wouldn't go more Mortals, because there's just so many Roaches here. Maybe it's because Infestors are just going to get them so easily. Yeah, that makes sense. At least with the Colossus, you could pull back, especially with the Thermal Lance. You have a nice way of just sitting back. But with Immortals, they have to be up closer to do damage. And actually no Twilight Council, so no charge or blink, which I think is a really poor decision by Kalin. But Kalin is about to be maxed, so we're going to see these two armies engage right here. VortiX is waiting a long time to do anything, and ooh, going to see each other, and needs to back up the Colossus. 1 Neural go down, 2 Neural go down, 3 Neural goes down, and just half the major players for Kalin are not in his favor right now. All the Colossus except for 1 are being used against him, and nice use of Force Field, but it's not going to stop too much as he needs to pull back right now, and these Roaches are just going to wreck all these Colossi. And 1 Colossus does remain, needs to pull back as many Colossus as he can, and does not save any of them. Infested Terran on the way, Roaches on the way. Roaches should actually just back up, go ahead and just live to fight another day. Food count is 150 to 100. 26 Lings on the way, as well as 4 Corruptors. We do have +2 attack, +2 range attack, and +2 Carapace, as well as that Zergling Adrenal Glands, which give them 20% more attack speed, I believe. Not sure the exact amount. Yeah, increases attack speed by 20%. And it looks like VortiX went ahead and got a 5th. Should just go for a 6th as well. I mean, why not? It'll help produce more. He doesn't have a macro hatch at all, which is kind of bad in these kind of situations. You will just want maybe a couple macro hatches in case you fall behind on your injections. And it looks like, wow, this base mined out so quickly. He still has his natural up, but I don't know. And ooh, Infestor's not doing the best job right there. Gonna go ahead and sacrifice themselves. But Colossus against Zerglings, Colossus will win every time. And it looks like he's gonna back up 2 half-dead Colossus, or wow, 1 Colossus with 2 energy. 31 kills though. My God, man, you are a executor. Very nice. But I don't know if Kalin, that was the best decision for him. He should just go ahead and just remax. Maybe he's scared of just trading armies with his opponent. 3 Colossus, continue to produce 2 Colossus at a time. But by now he should know that his opponent's gonna switch up tech. I mean, in the current any current Zerg player will tell you the end game is always gonna be Broodlords. Broodlords are just so effective, and to combat that, you're gonna need either a lot of Blink Stalkers or some Stargate tech, and right now Kalin does not have either of those, and he's getting really mined out right now. All of his mineral fields in the 300s. Gonna need another mineral site to harvest, probably this one very soon. No, yeah, look at that. VortiX smart enough to look for the hidden expos, doesn't see any. He is maxed right now as well, and it looks like the Death March with these 5 or 6 Broodlords are on their way. +3 melee is on the way as well. 4 Infestors coming up for him, and we do see a 6 base coming up. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. Sorry, gotta take counting classes. And I expect to see a lot of Neurals right here. Ooh, should not send in those Zerglings. That's a bad idea. And 2 Colossus have been picked off and are tearing down these Stalkers right now. Roaches are moving in. Broodlords are doing a lot of damage. And it looks like they're going to destroy those 2 Colossi. And Roaches are just going to be able to tank very well right here. VortiX is just going to sit back with these Broodlords and do a lot of damage. And Kalin gives him GG, grats. And I gotta say, I wish Kalin would have gone for that Twilight Council tech. Gotten a Charge Launch, Blink Stalkers, anything. Both of those units are really good, but VortiX played a very nice macro game, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Barney signing off.